Hey people, this video here is gonna expose Donald Trump, his whole thing about the Muslim ban and everything else. His whole presidency, Mexican wall, gets summed up by this woman here on CNN. All about advancing new form of white supremacy. This is what it's all about, folks. She will explain it more than I can. As you see here, it's about white supremacy. Definitely. Yeah, so this guy, the Muslim ban is crazy. See, all of the countries that are banned are not on the list, not on the one for 9/11. Curiously, all the countries are not on the list. Egypt, Saudi Arabia. We do business with, his businesses are in those countries, the hotels. So that's why that's what's really, you know what I mean? That's what this is all bullshit. You know what I mean? All these hotels in Pakistan, these hotels, businesses, they're not on the list. This all comes down to. Here we go.
I know you grew up in Israel, worked in Egypt and Italy, and now in the United States. What do you make of this? And by the way, what happens to you? You're in Rome. Are you going to come back?
Well, if they allow me, if they will not deport me, obviously I'm an European Muslim, so there will be a religious test. Probably you and I, Farid, will be on that list. So be careful if you leave, actually. It's not only ordinary Muslims. So I heard a conversation before, and I want to tell Jonathan, any law that is divorced from justice, it's not a law, it's an instrument of tyranny. This is a sanctioned, government-sanctioned religious persecution, and it will not keep America safe. It's not about national security. This is about white supremacists, and it's clear. In the executive order that the president signed, he mentioned 9/11 3 times. However, none of the countries that were on that list had citizens who were involved in 9/11. There were Saudis, Emiratis, and others. So it's not really about national security. He's using immigrants, refugees, as a human shield to advance his, I would say, clash of civilization, white supremacist agenda. When he talks about voter fraud, he's talking about people like you, Farid, and other brown people who arrived to this country legally and basically have an American citizen and voted. This is the guy that called President Obama non-American, or he wasn't born there. This is the same agenda. While he's doing this, actually, it's using refugees and whatever he's using as a distraction. Yesterday, he actually forced an important general, John Danforth, to resign, and he replaced him with a white supremacist guy called Stephen Bannon, who actually told all of us journalists to shut up. So I would challenge anybody that would tell me this is about national security. There's not one serious analyst that can prove that.
Can I respond, please? Rula, let me just ask you though, what is the reaction in Italy? I understand that's how you feel and you express it passionately. What are you sharing in Italy about this?
And not only in Italy, all over Europe. Look, the most baffling thing and also the most painful thing, as you mentioned, I was born in Israel, and he mentioned and he signed that order on the Holocaust Memorial Day. I mean, we have, Americans have a shameful history of rejecting and sending back Jewish refugees and immigrants who came to escape World War II. They were sent back on the same basis that we have a Muslim ban now, and they were killed during the Holocaust in Dachau and in Auschwitz and elsewhere. We are reenacting more or less the same, I would say, oppressive mindset, and inhumane, unconstitutional, I would say, un-American. I covered the Middle East. for a long time. I was a reporter everywhere because it's Beirut. I would say I worked also in Egypt, as you said before, Iraq, every war-torn country. And when I heard that one of the guys that was stopped yesterday at GSK was a guy that actually helped American troops, he was an interpreter. What the message we are sending by sending back these people who helped America win the war on terror, who actually stood up and stands up every day, fight ISIS and Al-Qaeda, we are actually handing a victory to all these extremist groups because most Muslims, and that's why we have less foreign fighters in America than in Europe. Most Muslims in America, all of them, I would say, feel that they are first and foremost American. This executive, I would say, order would have not prevented 9/11, Orlando, San Bernardino, or even terrorist attacks.
Yeah.
Terrorist attacks and many European attacks happened because European citizens carried them, not refugees, not immigrants.
David Miliband, when you were...
That's it, folks. This is truly amazing. This is crazy. This times is serious times, and I think it's gonna. If you wait, we're gonna have a real outright war, like nationalist war. See, by next year, with elections in France and Germany. I mean, I don't know about Italy, and it's very disturbing. And I think we gotta resist, fight back. You know what I mean? We gotta, you know what I mean, fight back. And don't give in. Shouldn't go along with shouldn't give him a chance. Now, he didn't give Obama a chance, so why he shouldn't give him a chance? Because this guy is really, even the conservatives don't agree with Trump. His own party, they don't really think he's really out of the really extreme. Doesn't go for American values or Western values. This is new sort of American values or even European values coming up in the near future about white nationalists, not about melting pot diversity. See what you can. This is about, you know what I mean? You want white power, probably. Yep. And this is disturbing, but no, folks, I'm out. Till next time.